Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's why to play and win this game. So white has two rocks, so we are playing as white and we are going to help white to win this game. So if you'd like to pause the video and guess the move on your own, go ahead, pause the video and guess the move. Okay, welcome back. Here we have two rocks and the king position and the queen position is not good, so that is what we need to use in our advantage. So here our king is kind of our king placed in a good position, which is not in the light square. You understand what I mean by this. So if the king is here, for example, the queen would just give a check, random check, and this way random checks like this. So that is not going to work as the queen go out from the first rank. So that is the thing, and the first correct move is actually to play rook to h2 check. So the idea is we don't have anything to do. I mean, we can't pin the queen because it has no protection. The b file or the c file has no any protection, so that is not going to work. And if you try to attack the queen will just go out, and we don't have anything to do here in this position, right? So the queen is now go out. We can't play anything. We can give this random checks like this, but the king will just play here and there, and that is not the correct solution. And if we try to help with the king, the queen will just give a check like this. So the king has to move somewhere. The queen will just give a check like this, and by the time the queen takes the first rook, it's just game over. So that is the problem, and we don't let that happen. So that is why we need to move the rook to h2. So the king has got one move, and that is the only move in this position. So what do you think the best move? Okay, welcome back again. Now we can't play rook to g2. So that is done because the queen will just take this, and it is just a draw. So that is the idea, and we can't give this check, but we can't attack the queen. It's the same thing, similar thing, right? Basically it's the same. So we don't do these moves. So out these moves from nomination, right? We don't play these moves. These moves are dumb, and the correct move is to play rook to e2. So the idea is nothing but we are preventing the queen from giving us check. So if we don't play that move like this, the queen will just give us check. And when we move like somewhere here, for example, here, notice now we can't block this because the queen will just go out this way, right? So the queen is now go out, and the queen will just give us a check, and we can't do anything to just deliver a checkmate against this king, right? So the queen now go out, so that is the problem. And if we just move the king, it's similar thing. This check is coming, and you might think this move is good, but it's queen, right? The queen is too powerful, so it doesn't matter where we go, the queen will just go out this way, and that is not a good news for us. So that is the thing, and after this move we have to play rook to e2. So this is not possible anymore. So here the king has to play here, or if the queen moves anywhere like this, it's going to be very easy for us, because we just give a check, the king has to move this way, we just give another check, the king has to move this way, and we just skewer the couples. So we are going to lose one of the rook in the process, but a rook against this is winning, right? We have a rook, right? So this is just easy win for us. We are going to deliver checkmate soon or later. So that is the thing. So we here in this position, after we play e2, rook to e2, you will notice the queen can't go here, this direction, because if the queen moves anywhere this direction, it's going to be just easy for us. If the king moves here, we just give a check until the king go back, and this is coming after the king moves to f1, right? This is coming. So that is the thing. So the queen can't move this way all the way down to a1, right? So the king has to move here, and this is the most critical part of the puzzle, and this move doesn't make sense, but it makes sense at the end. So if you'd like to pose again, what do you think the best move in this position? Okay, the best move is actually to play a rook to c2, and that looks very dumb. I mean, that doesn't do anything. What is the difference between this move and the other moves, you might say? But here now the queen can't go out, because we just give this check, and this would be checkmate, right? So that is the problem. So the queen can't go out, and the queen has no any checks. So we are just playing a waiting move here. So here if the queen moves here, it's similar thing. We are separating the couples, so this is just coming, and you might it's similar with the other queen moves. But what if the king moves here? What do we do? Okay, the move is queen to rook to a2, that's what I mean. So here now black has to move here. It's the same thing, the queen can't go this way, otherwise we just move here and do the thing that I showed you. So after rook to a2, the king has to play, and we play rook to h2. So no, this is not the correct move. Actually, this is the better move. That also work, but this is the better move, I think. So here the queen can't take, and the queen has to move here. So in this position we just play king to f6, and now the king has no moves, because the queen is goes here. So and there is no checks available, there is no good checks. So the rook are blocking the checks, so we don't need to deal with checks. And the worst part is the queen has to move somewhere this way. So black has to move, so the queen has to move somewhere that way. Or some of you are thinking, what if the queen moves out? If the queen moves out, this is going to be the follow-up, right? So the queen has to block, and this is just winning. So that is the idea. So the queen has to move here somewhere. We just give a check, give another check, and the king has to move, and this is going to be winning for us after we take the queen. So this is the solution. Is complicated things, and I might make some mistakes in the variation. Let me know what is your thought in the comment section. I tried to just explain every variations, but I don't feel like you get the idea. Please let me know in the comment, what do you think?